Yeah, I heard you screaming at him out here.
Are you streaming?
He's so robotic.
Yes. I'm trying to explain the game of basketball, like why you don't want to be jerking it that fast. Because they're bringing the ball up to the half plate, man.
Does he even know what basketball is?
I don't think he understands what the half court is.
Why don't I see the live stream?
You want me to go check it?
Turn the stream off. Started it. There it is. Alright, I'm copying the link, getting ready to share it. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, Connor, we're posted. You can come to us when you're ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Garbry Gymnasium, home of our Piqua Indians. My name is AJ Ganger. With me tonight is the host of the critically acclaimed show, The Bench, Blaine Uhl, with all your play-by-play and color action. Tonight, it's the Lady Indians coming at home tonight to take on their dreaded MVL rivals, the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Game one of two of a doubleheader tonight, Blaine.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. You know, these are two great matchups, two good teams early in the year, so both teams are definitely looking to beat their rival tonight.
If we look at the MVL standings at this time, if we look here at the graphic on the screen, the Indians coming in tonight with a 3-1 record. They have scored 50.3 points a game, and they are allowing 43.8 points a game. Sidney comes into tonight's game on a 2-1 record. They have scored 55 points a game. They have only allowed 49.3. They come in on a 2-game win streak, and the Lady Indians on a 1-game losing streak.
Yeah, you know, the Lady Indians took a loss the other day to the Vandalia Butler Aviators, but they're definitely looking to bounce back tonight against their rival Sidney. I think the key tonight is to get that ball to number 4 there. Tyler Yeoman's inside. She's going to be powerful, and that's the key to the game for me.
As we look at the Lady Indians roster, we've got number 5, Reagan Toops, number 2, Elise Cox, number 1, Addie Honeycutt, number 4, Tyler Yeomans, and number 10, Aubrey Shrub. You know, you're just talking about Tyler, two-sport athlete. She's a great athlete when it comes to playing volleyball. It's where she got a scholarship to go to one of the community colleges. I can't remember which one it was. And, you know, she's just all over the court in volleyball. She's all over the court here on the basketball court as well.
Yeah, you know, she's a great athlete. I'm a good friend with Tyler. I know her a lot personally. She's just, you know, always upbeat, always picking up the teammates, and, you know, I think she's going to go off tonight.
When we look at the Lady Indians here games so far, when we look at the other part of our Lady Indians roster, number 22, Taylor Grunkemeyer, number 12, Kathy Young, number 11, Andrea Mars, number 15, Carly Johns, and number 23, Kinsey Anderson. We got a great group, a great lineup of Lady Indians here tonight.
Yeah, someone that I've also been eyeing is number 22, Taylor Grunkemeyer. She's returning for her senior year after not playing last year. She did play her sophomore year. She's running that point guard position for the Indians, and you know, she's going to have to control the ball tonight. I'm sure Sidney's going to put some hard pressure on the ball, so look forward to her having a good game.
Guys, when we want to talk about it, give a special thanks to our athletic trainers as well. Head trainer Katie Smith, Audria DeMarcus, and Sierra McKinney. We want to thank them for all the hard work they do, not only during the basketball season, but as well during the winter and spring sports season. So we want to give a huge shout out to all of our athletic trainers and student trainers here at Piqua.
Definitely.
Blaine, we dive in to our schedule So far this season, the Indians started out on a 3-game winning streak, beating Graham 56-40. They beat Bellefontaine 53-40. They beat Urbana 49-40, and then the loss on Wednesday night at Butler 55-43. This is the first time the Lady Indians have been played here at Garbary Gymnasium.
Yeah, open up the schedule away 4 games in a row is definitely tough. And those 3 big road wins to start off the season are tremendously helpful for a basketball team's confidence. That loss at Vandalia, they were down 16-4, I heard at one point, and came back, and they had to foul late in the game. But, that loss doesn't really represent what the Lady Indians bring in tonight against this matchup against Sidney.
And, we take a look next week. They'll play Tip City here at home. Then they'll go back on the road to take on Xenia. They'll play West Carrollton on the 18th. They'll play at Stebbins on the 21st, and they close out the month of December at Greenville. We've got plenty of girls basketball games on tap. Just like you're talking about here tonight, when we take a look at the Lady Indians, a big key is obviously getting the ball to Tyler Yeomans, putting up some good shots. I mean, Coach Justice this year, though, with the group of kids that he's had from last year and just the rebuilding of a program after, they lost Brian Gillespie as the head coach, and then John Dolph took over last year. Now Greg Justice takes over this year, year 1. 3 out of 4 road games. That's a really good start to the season.
Last year's tone was definitely set by former head coach John Dolph. Now Greg Justice takes over with the same group of, only a few seniors graduated, so he's working with a lot of returning players, and these girls know how to play ball, and it's really important that they play as one tonight.
Now we take a look at the Sidney Yellow Jackets coming in again tonight. There is 1 full point in the All Sports Trophy on the line, a half point for the girls basketball team and a half point for the boys. That'll be coming up after our telecast here of the girls basketball game. So that's going to be huge. And Piqua is actually up this season 6-4.
Yeah, I think this might be the first season that we are leading heading into basketball season that we've had the All Sports Rivalry Trophy down there. If the girls pick up a win and the boys pick up a win, that's 2 more points. We secure an 8-4 lead, so that's going to be huge for us tonight.
When we take a look at the Sidney Yellow Jackets schedule so far, they played 2 road games to begin the year. They took 1 of those 2. They lost at Russia 53-49, at Lebanon 46-30. They beat them. Then they would win on Wednesday night against Fairborn, scoring 70 points, a high-scoring game, 70-65. So they're riding that 2-game win streak coming into this ball game. But in recent years, this series against Sidney in girls basketball has been all Lady Indians.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think tonight Sidney's going to come in with a little edge. I don't think they beat the Lady Indians last year out of the 2 times that they played them. So look for the Sidney Yellow Jackets to come in hot and try to start the game fast.
We take a look at the next time these teams will play. It'll be at Sidney on Wednesday, January 15th. So we're playing tonight on December 6th and have to wait an entire month if whoever loses to get that revenge back.
Oh, yeah. That game is going to be at Sidney on what day was that again?
January the 15th,
yeah,
Wednesday
January the
night.
15th. That's going to be on a Wednesday at Sidney. That's going to be a big game for the Indians heading on the road after taking this one here at home first.
Let's take a look at the Lady Indians. They have been struggling at the free throw line, but on a Wednesday night over when they played Vandalia Butler, they were 7 for 11. That's the best free throw percentage they've had in a single game all season long. They still lost that game 55-43, but they were down, like you said, 16-4 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I cannot stress this enough. Free throws will win games like this because it's going to come down to that. 2 good teams come in. There's going to be fouls at the end of the game. If you do not shoot well from the free throw line, you're not going to win this game, period. The Lady Indians really need to step it up.
And Tyler Yeomans was only 2 for 7 from the field with 9 points, 4 steals, 4 or 6 rebounds. When it came to the leading scorer earlier this week, it was actually Carly Johns. She had 15 points, 7 from 16 from the field, didn't make a free throw, but hit 1 3-pointer, 1 of 2. The Indians were just 4 from 16 from three-point land, 25%. Overall, they shot a total of 31.4% from the field. That number obviously has to come up tonight against this Yellow Jacks team, who's definitely improved from years past.
100%. I know Carly Johns has a good jump shot. She's coming in as a junior this year, playing a lot last year as a sophomore, has experience in a game like this. And I also want to recognize number 10, Aubrey Shrub. She's an extremely tall girl for her age, only being a sophomore. I think she's huge for the rebounds tonight, offensively and defensively for the Lady Indians.
We take a look at the season total so far. Right now, Tyler Yeomans is averaging 16 points a game, 9 boards and an assist. She's also shooting 44.6% from the field. She has yet to make a three-pointer, though, Blaine. Carly Johns is right behind her with averaging 13.5 points a game, nearly 3 boards. Aubrey Shrub, she's averaging 11.5 points and 11.8 boards.
Yeah.
This girl is going to be key on the boards tonight.
100%. And going back to that, Yeoman's not hitting a three-pointer. I think, that's maybe not her game this season as of right now. She's definitely finding a lot of her work on the inside and those 10-foot jump shots. But Aubrey Shrub, I can't stress it enough. She's going to have a big night. She's going to have to step up and bring down some boards, because I look over at that Sidney team. They have a little bit of height and they have some muscle, so they're going to try to bang around with our Lady Indians down inside the post.
We'd like to take a look at the Sidney Yellow Jackets stats. When it comes down to it, their leading scorer is actually a freshman in Allie Stockton. She's played all 3 games. She's averaging 18 points, 7.7 boards. She's shooting 30% from the field, made 68% of her free throws, and is a 41% three-point shooter. She is dangerous for a freshman.
Oh, yeah, you could say that enough. I look down there and see her at the free throw line, and I'm thinking, how is that not a senior?
Yeah.
That is a freshman. Ladies and gentlemen, at number 23 there, Allie Stockton coming in. The Lady Indians have no other option but to shut her down tonight, because she is able to take over a game extremely fast with that 18-point average.
Behind Stockton, we've got Samantha Reynolds, who's averaging 10.3 points a game and 10.3 rebounds. So she is averaging a double-double through 3 games this season. She's only shooting 29% from the field and has yet to hit a three-pointer. The only people it looks like that's been able to hit a three-pointer this season, Cassidy Truesdale, who has hit 50% from the three-point line, but she's only averaging 2.3 points a game, more than likely a bench player coming off for Foster.
Yeah. I'm not for sure on what the Lady Indians defensively they are going to run. I have not seen them play. It's the first game at home. I assume they're going to run man, and every team has that zone defense that they might want to drop to late in the game. So I'm really interested to see how the Lady Indians are going to defend the Sidney Yellow Jackets.
When we take a look at team statistics-wise, Sidney right now is ranked number 1 in the Miami Valley League as far as offensive production. They have scored 165 points, 55 points a game, 59% field goal percentage, 59 field goals made, 179 attempted. They're shooting 33%. But we go to the Lady Indian side.
Yeah.
We are 3rd right now in the Miami Valley League. We've scored 201 points, averaging 50 points a game. We have hit 39.5% of our field goals. I mean, the only thing that I could see that's hurting us right now, number 1, Sydney's played 1 less game than us.
Yeah.
Number 2, our free throw percentage. Sydney right now, 52.7% from the free throw line and 49.3% for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, looking at those stats, we have a total of 201 points this year. And looking down at the rest of those teams, that's almost 45, 50 more points than anyone that's in first, and the Yellow Jackets are in first with 165. I feel, as you were saying, that free throw percentage just got to come up. I'd like to see the Lady Indians just convert more free throws this game.
It's going to be a great game, Blaine. Again, this is game 1 of our doubleheader here tonight on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page. Game 1, Piqua Lady Indians as they take on the Lady Yellow Jackets of Sidney. And then about 15 minutes after the conclusion of our game here, we'll have game coverage of the boys basketball team as they take on the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Again, 1 full point is available in the All Sports Trophy right now. Piqua 6, Sidney 4. First one to 11, I believe, will win. And
Yep.
Sidney has taken it the last 2 years. The Indians looking to grab that All Sports Trophy this season. Blaine, we are about a minute away from our starting lineups. Give me your keys to the game for both the Lady Indians here tonight.
Lady Indians, number 1, feed Tyler Yeomans down inside the post. Number 2, Aubrey Shrub has got to be able to grab those rebounds. And defensively, number 23 for the Sidney Yellow Jackets, Allie Stockton. We have got to shut her down, just the freshman. She's going to kind of come out looking for a freshman that needs her groove, see some shots go through. Let's not let that happen, and let's get this win.
We're going to turn it over at this time to Dwayne Bachman, the public address announcer for the starting lineups and the Star Spangled Banner.
officials assigned to this game have been selected and crowned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Miami Valley League. Our officials tonight, Cam Schultz, Ray Naylor, and Kevin Wise. Their experience and integrity qualify them for an important part in this Lincoln Interscholastic basketball contest. So please welcome them to Piqua.
Like 6'3", not my dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking with you about the world. In order to honor America and in respect for all those who will serve our country to defend those freedoms, you're invited to stand and sing as Piqua High School Band plays our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the awesome spotlight. And, you know, not being in the gym and not being able to, experience that is something else. And they normally just do it for the boys. I'm happy they did it for the girls here tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's something else, man. That's going to get your heart pumping. That's going to get you ready to play. I know that 100%.
Starting lineups for both teams. First for the Sidney Yellow Jackets, number 23, Allie Stockton. Number 3, Lexi Brewer. Number 5, Kelsey Kaiser. Number 22, Samantha Reynolds. And number 14, Haley Truesdale. For your Lady Indians tonight, we've got number 4, Tyler Yeomans, number 5, Aubrey Shrub, number 12, Kathy Young, number 15, Carly Johns, and number 22, Taylor Grunkemeyer.
We're going to have...
Get that scoreboard graphic up.
Looks like it's going to be Sidney ball after some sort of altercation on the jump ball there.
Yeah, so it looks like the Yellow Jackets are going to have it. They'll be going from left to right on your television screens here tonight. As we begin, as the Yellow Jackets dribble it up past half court. Drives it in.
Stockton blocked by Yeomans. What a block.
Here we go. Tyler Yeomans, she's coming down the other side, and that one's intercepted by Lexi Brewer. Brewer coming on the other end. Shot is up, no good. And it's going to be last touch by Sidney going to the Piqua Indians.
That was a heck of a block there by Yeomans in that first possession. We guess she
was.
got up there. Looks like Grunkemeyer is going to throw it in. Grunk is going to make it past half court here. The tight man pressure. Going to swing it to Kathy Young on the wing. Yeomans pops up to the top.
Yeomans dishes it over to Grunk. Grunk to Johns. Johns, she's going to drive, had a clear lane, had it stripped from her. Ball still loose, picked up by Sidney, and we're going back the other way.
They got numbers.
Stockton at the top, hands it off to Brewer. Brewer throws it inside. Truesdale, and this one's no good. This one's shot is up, no good. Rebound, Aubrey Shrub. Grunkemeyer's got it over here for the Lady Indians. Trying to get something working here, not get trapped. There's the pick.
Tight man, nice
inside.
Pass.
Oh, Shrub. No, blocked, but a foul.
Nice. Going to the line for 2.
6:44 left to go here, quarter number 1, and the Indians have their first chance at points here at the line as Aubrey Shrub will take the shots. 2 shots. A lot of fast-paced back-and-forth action here going on so far. No field goals made, though.
It appears there's the Sidney coach is questioning something with the basketball right now.
I think they are looking at the – looks like they're looking at the air hole.
Yeah. Going back to one of our keys of the game, AJ, is going to happen right now. The free throw attempts.
Yes, it is.
Trying to decipher what's going on down there is the referees talking to
Sidney's coach. We've got Aubrey Shrub, her free throw percentage this season so far, just a 38.5%. So we are not the best free throw shooter at the line here, but a chance for points.
I believe it was something with the air in that ball.
Yeah, the air hole I think may have been busted, so they had to replace it. So we're ready to go and back to shooting free throws.
Got already a packed atmosphere for the girls' game here at Garbury tonight.
It's going to be even louder for the boys' game. First shot up and no good by Shrub.
Oh, man.
It's tough when you got these opportunities, man. You got to score these points playing.
Yeah, just a sophomore at the line, but she's got to make that count.
Got the second one, and we've got a 1-0 Indian lead. Coming back the other way is the Yellow Jackets.
Piqua's playing tight man.
Inside, that one's going to go out, and it's going to be Piqua basketball again with 6:31 to go.
Head coach Greg Justice calls out an offensive play here for the Indians, and
nearly got it stolen away, but it's going to stay here with Lady Indians. A baseball score here, a solo home run, 1-0 Indians lead. Just got that one into Grunkemeyer. Grunk, step
10-footer.
up,
Bang! Nice shot.
First field goal of the night for either team, and it's now 3-0 Piqua as the Yellow Jackets look to score here in transition as Stockton has the ball. Gives it off to Truesdale. Truesdale, no foul called, blocked,
Turnover.
Another turnover for the Yellow Jackets. Here comes Gronk, throws it up. Yeoman snags it, goes up for the layup, no good. Rebound, Truesdale and the Yellow Jackets.
Something I'm noticing is they got Truesdale, or pardon me, they have Stockton and Yeomans guarding each other, both on the defensive end. Two best players are going at it right now.
Another miss and another board for Grunkemeyer. As Grunkemeyer will bring it up.
Picked up her dribble.
Gives it off. Over to Yeomans on the far wing. Now Kathy Young to Grunkemeyer inside, knocked away, stolen by the Yellow Jackets as they'll come back this way.
Tried to force that one.
Almost 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Sidney trying to slow down the pace a little bit. Working it around the arc. Stockton almost took a shot. There's a three ball, no good. Rebound Yeomans. Sidney's got a 2-3 zone, and now they switch off the man. Yeomans takes it coast to coast, and she'll get fouled.
Here we go. More free throws.
Tyler Yeomans definitely the best free throw shooter on this Indians team, as she is shooting 63.6%. Actually, the best free throw shooter is Carly Johns at 70%. First one up and good. Peyton Wiley will come in the game, number 10.
As Stockton, the freshman, is going to get an early breather. Interesting.
That's very interesting, as you have Wiley, a sophomore, coming in for a freshman just 4 minutes into the game. Yeoman's no good on the second. Rebound by Truesdale. And here come the Yellow Jackets back down the floor. Setting up their offense. Gives it off. Brewer tries another three. No good. This time Truesdale with the rebound. Kicks it back out. Shot is up. No
Shrub,
good.
nice rebound.
The tallest girl on the court, Aubrey Shrub, definitely grabbed that rebound.
Yeah. Which Truesdale is it? That's the point guard.
Grunkemeyer. The Johns inside. No good by Yeomans. Rebound by Shrub off the glass. No
another
good.
One.
Another rebound, and Yeomans gets
nice
the
job.
foul. Indians on a 6-0 run here to begin this ball game with about 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Taking a look at that rebound. Got both, or those replays at both misses. Indians were able to get it back, and now we're back to live action. Brewer gives it off.
Gronk sticking to her tight.
Nearly stolen away. Brewer with it, right wing. Gives it back to the top of the key. This one almost stolen away again. And out of bounds, stepped on the line.
I'll
Good
tell you
defense.
what, that Indians defense is playing hard right now, AJ.
Hard man-to-man defense. Indians trying to fly after this basketball here tonight. As we've got 3 minutes, 23 seconds and counting left to play in the first quarter. Grunkemeyer gives it off to Johns. Johns makes her move, gives it back to Grunk, who was wide open on the left side. Seconds left to play in our first quarter. The Indians leading this one 8-0. We'll be right back after this quick message. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Garbary Gymnasium. You are watching us live here on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page. Piqua Lady Indians taking on the Lady Yellow Jackets of Sidney. 8-0 to early on here. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to play in our first quarter. And Sidney will have the ball after they took a timeout.
Same personnel for the Lady Indians on the court. Number 4, yeah, Tyler Yeomans is going to guard that. You're going to kick it out to the corner for 3. They got it. They got it. Sidney finds the board. Oh, they're going to count that. They're going to count that as a 2-pointer as Yeomans is bringing it up the court. She's going to drive in. Blocked. No, she heads the line for 2. Foul. Yeomans is heading to the free throw line yet again.
So it's now 8-2. Sidney got their first basket. They only called it a 2. So Yeomans is going to go back to the line.
Yeah, they're getting her the ball early.
First one, good for Yeomans. 2 of 3 from the line here in the early going. Second shot by Yeomans is up and good, and the Indians have an 8-point lead again, 10-2.
I think that would be 4 for 5, or no, 4 for 6 on free throws today, or no?
Overall as a team, yes.
Yeah. Something they need to get going.
Yeomans is the only one.
We did have Shrub, I believe, that did shoot 2.
Now we go. The Yellow Jackets here on the other end of the court. Inside, Brewer gets blocked by Shrub.
Nice play, Shrub.
Carly Johns comes back the other way. It's 3-on-2, and she got it intercepted on the other end by Truesdale.
Yeah, bad pass there.
Now Brewer on this side of the court for the Yellow Jackets. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
Jump ball, nice play. It's going to go to Lady Indians.
Lady Indians with the possession arrow. As the possession arrow will switch over. And Sidney will have possession arrow next time. Pass comes into Grunkemeyer. She dribbles up past half court.
We had Kenzie Anderson subbed in.
Anderson, she's going to drive on her first minutes, and then it gets it blocked.
Yeomans fighting hard, just cannot come down with it.
Yeomans missed that shot, grabbed that rebound. Other end of the floor, and it's going to be another Sidney turnover.
How many think that is, AJ?
That has got to at least be 8 turnovers. They got 3 fouls as well. Piqua Lady Indians, no fouls so far.
Grunk gets it stolen from her. Easy layup.
Yeah, Brewer gets that easy layup in. Now it's a 6-point Lady Indians lead.
Full man press. There we go.
Grunk dribbled inside, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And I believe, are they going to call that one against Piqua?
On Grunk.
Yep, Taylor Grunkemeyer charged with her first personal and the team's first foul. You know, it's very interesting that, well, no, there was one person who's got the foul. I thought they had a person on the floor. I'm looking over there at the stats on the scoreboard that said, you know, I thought somebody had 2 fouls that was on the floor. That's actually 2 points.
Yeah. Kenzie Anderson, Shrub came back in for Grunk. Grunk's going to get a little rest here. For 3.
No good.
Rebound and Piqua.
It was Kenzie Anderson with the board as she dribbles it up the court.
Picked up her dribble in a bad spot. There we go.
Inside to Shrub. Nice pass. Shrub turns the corner. One-hander. No good. Rebound, Sidney.
I like that shot all day, AJ.
Yeah, it's gonna fall. 3-pointer up. No good. Rebounded by Shrub.
Great rebound.
She was in between 2 Yellow Jackets players when she pulled down that board. 30 seconds to play, first quarter. Yeomans dribbles, turns, shoots, no good. Rebound by number 24 for the Yellow Jackets, Hurry. Hurry loses it right into the hands of Kenzie Anderson. 15 seconds to go.
The Indians have got to get a good shot here. Can't pick up your dribble.
Johns with the basketball.
5 in the quarter.
She's going to go up all by herself. No good. Shrubs with the rebound. Shot up.
Nice job, Shrub.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter of play. At the end of one, it's the Lady Indians 12 and the Sidney Yellow Jackets 4. We'll be right back after this break here on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page. It's Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics.
Got a bump? Call Lump. Dick Lumpkin's Auto Body.
Welcome back here to Garbary Gymnasium as we get set for quarter number 2. The Lady Indians leading the Sidney Yellow Jackets 12-4. Blaine, what a great first quarter by our Lady Indians as they're just on fire, and it seems like Sidney can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Oh, yeah. Our defense right now is really what's setting this game. We're getting turnovers. We're getting in transition. And, like I said, Shrub's getting rebounds and Yeoman's is scoring. That's a good combination right there.
Yellow Jackets will begin with the basketball as we begin quarter number 2 as Brewer gets the ball on the inbound, and now she's working other side of the court. 3 ball, no good by Kaiser. Rebound by Sidney, no good. Shrub again with those long arms with the board.
Here we go.
Yeoman's wide open, cross court by John, shot up and no good. Gets her own board again, tipped, and it's going to remain with the Lady Indians.
Yeah, dude, that looked like a foul to me there.
Yeah.
I don't think it was straight up.
But they're going to say it was tipped by the Yellow Jackets anyways, and Piqua maintains possession. Anderson throws it into Yeomans. Yeomans tried to shoot,
go.
And a foul.
Coming out of the first quarter, I would have thought that Sidney would have maybe got in their freshman star and, who's averaging the most points, but I still see her down there on the bench, AJ.
Yeah, I see her too. Hurry charged with the foul. That's the team's fourth, her first. Yeah, I don't know why she's only played a little less, a little over 3 minutes so far. Shot up and no good by Yeomans. Second shot by Yeomans is up and no good. In and out.
Man.
Again, those opportunities for points, you got to score. Brewer has the basketball for the Yellow Jackets on this side. Gives it off to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to drive. Had the late block by Yeomans.
Boy.
She
wow.
said, no, not today.
No, sir. That's her third or fourth block already tonight. Wow.
Watch this block on this replay. No, get that out of my house. Sidney still has the basketball, though, because it went out last touch by Tyler. Brewer throws across court to Kaiser. Kaiser back to Brewer. Brewer at the top of the key. Miscommunication there. As Wiley has the basketball. And stolen by Johns. It's a 2-on-1. Johns gets it stripped away, but it's a foul.
Blocking foul.
So they're going to call a blocking foul. Blocking foul on number 10, Peyton Wiley, her team's fifth. And her first. Carly Johns gets the inbound 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Kaiser and the Yellow Jackets as they come back down the court. 12-4 Indians. 3 ball is up by Stockton, no good. She's back on the floor. This one stolen away by Kaiser. The layup off the glass and good for the Yellow Jackets. It's now a 6-point game, 12-6.
Kenzie Henderson got bulldozed that last play. That should have been an offensive foul there. Another steal. There she is.
Here comes Stockton on the other end, off the glass and good. And now Sidney's got a little bit of a run as they've made it a 4-point game. Indians yet to score here in the second quarter.
Offensive foul there.
Offensive foul on Kinsey Anderson, her first, team second, and the Lady Indians want a timeout. Coach Justice wants a timeout to talk about this one. We'll stay right here with 6:09 left to play in the first half. Lady Indians leading 12-8. Blaine, just a 30-second timeout here. What do you think Coach is saying?
I think he's saying they got to calm down right now. Eliminate those steals and turnovers. Get back to running their offense. Find Yeomans and shrub down inside.
You know, the turnovers here in the second quarter have not been what it was in the first quarter. It's actually the opposite. Indians were getting a lot of turnovers. Now we see the Lady Indians turn the ball over.
Yeah. Might want to get Grunkamar back in there, another ball handler. Going to stick with the same rotation.
5 fouls for the Yellow Jackets here in the first half, 2 for the Lady Indians. As we resume action here from Garber Gymnasium, it's 12-8. Piqua Lady Indians in the lead.
There she
Stockton out to Kaiser. Nice move. Stolen
Nice
by Johns.
steal. Slow it down, slow it down.
Gets it knocked out of her hands, going to stay with the Indians. Johns, it was like she read it. It was like a Jedi mind trick. She read where the ball was going to go.
Yeah, definitely. Just stepped in there, poked it out, ran in transition. One thing I would like to recognize is Piqua is without one of their better defenders and point guards. Just a young sophomore, Reagan Toops, is out with a torn meniscus for most of this basketball season. She started as a freshman last year, great defender on the ball, special talent as a sophomore. Sad to see her is going to be missing her sophomore year.
Inbound from Grunt goes to Yeomans for 3.
Oh!
She gets it. She called
First
bank.
3 of the game.
She called bank her first 3 of the year.
Yeah.
It's 15-8 Indians as Sidney's coming down here in transition. Stockton's going to get fouled. I believe that one's going to be on Aubrey Shrub. That is just going to be her first and the team's third.
Well, AJ, what a better game for Yeomans to hit her first 3 and then the Sidney game at home.
And she called bank on it, too.
She did. Bank was open.
Stockton will shoot 2. First one up and good.
That's a crisp shot right there.
Second shot up and good as well. So 2 for 2 from the line for Stockton. Sidney's first foul shots of the game. They're going to play some press here. 2-2-1.
Yep.
Yeoman's got to get it
good
across
call.
half court. She does,
Foul,
and
foul.
foul. 1 away from a bonus.
Already.
It's going to be on number 20 for her second for the Yellow Jackets. Team's 6th. Foul was on Michaela Hurry. You know, I realized why they took Stockton out for such a long time. She has 2 fouls.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I did not pick up on that. Yeah, that is not good. They definitely want to keep her from not committing that third in this first half.
She is a freshman, though.
Mm-hmm.
Indians just up by 5. They've led by as much as 8 points. As Hallie Truesdale will come back on the floor for the Yellow Jackets. We're waiting to inbound this ball. It'll come into Carly Johns.
Yep. Get away from that out of bounds there. I kind of feel like we're getting
Oh, there was nobody there for the pass.
senseless turnover.
Piqua has numbers. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Sidney. Kaiser, good.
We've got to slow it down on the offensive end here.
Yeah, but here comes Yeomans in transition. Stops, puts up a shot. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Sidney.
Oh.
Stolen by Johns. Johns.
Inside.
Jones.
Oh.
No good.
That's an over. Kick it back out.
3-second call against the Indians. Kathy Young could not get that shot up and in. And it's now a 3-point game still. Indians leading 15-12.
Yeah, that's something you got to convert. Turn over to a layup there.
Stockton gives it off to Truesdale. Truesdale down low, shot up, and
Nice
no
defense,
good.
Shrub.
Shot was put up by Reynolds.
Come on.
Grunkemeyer got to get it up. Gives
There
it
we
off
go.
to Johns on the other end. Johns makes
Euro
a move
step.
and no
Ah.
good. That looked good coming off her hand,
Yep.
too.
The Indians have been scoreless since that Yeoman's 3, which is I count 2 minutes ago, and there's Stockton.
Stockton with that jumper puts up her 6th point of the game.
Piqua just needs a basket.
Halfway through this second quarter, cross court to Kathy Young. Young over the
Why
Yeomans
not?
for 3. Oh, in and out. Travel.
All right. The Indians really need a basket, AJ.
We needed that turnover right there, so they'll go underneath the basket here with 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in the first half, 15-14. Piqua in the lead. Kathy Young to inbound. She'll get it into Grunkemeyer. Grunk in trouble, gives it off to Johns. Johns
Great
inside.
pass.
Yeoman's
Convert.
up.
Let's go.
Got
Nice
it.
job.
Great offensive possession after
Yep.
the turnover, Blaine.
Yep.
Take a look at that pass inside. Puts it right up and in. Stockton gives it off to Truesdale. Truesdale got the ball kicked by Johns as she tried to bounce it inside.
Carly Johns is an extremely scrappy player when it comes to coming to steals and defending that on-pressure ball.
You know, watching her the last couple years on the junior varsity team, she is one of the most scrappiest players I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, she's not afraid to get on the floor and throw her body around.
She is a soccer goalie as well, too. Reynolds gives it to Stockton. Stockton on the left wing. Shot up, no good. Ball still bouncing around, and it's going to be pulled down by Brewer. Brewer gives it off to Stockton. Stockton on the dribble drive. Off to Reynolds. Good. I don't know if that was a pass or if it got hit into her hand.
Yeah, I think that was an intended shot that just did not work out.
On the other end, Yeoman's up, no good. Rebound by Stockton. Stockton coming down the floor. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Grunkemeyer.
Here we go.
Yeoman's all by herself down the floor. Puts up the easy layup for 2.
Nice job.
Take a look at that again. All by herself. Left, right hand off the glass and
Really a
in.
foul.
Yeah, she was trying to draw one there. Took that step and a half, put up the bucket. And Carly Johns is going to get a reach.
2:19 to play.
No, timeout.
Oh, yeah.
So no foul. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we've gone from an 8-point game, Blaine, to a 3-point game. At 19-16 right now. What are you seeing?
Yeah, Sidney's making they got some juice right now. Piqua needed that last scoring possession there by Yeomans. Keep playing. Keep playing.
We're going to take a short timeout here from Garbury Gymnasium. Piqua 19, Sidney 16. We'll be right back.
Stop by your Piqua Little Caesars after the game for $5 hot and ready pizzas. Don't forget your crazy bread combo for just $3.50. Little Caesars is your home for $5 hot and ready pizzas and are proud sponsors of the Indian Nation Station and Piqua Digital.
Pizza, pizza.
Blaine, I did not know that you were a TV star as well,
Yeah.
just not being on the bench, but you're also in a Little Caesars commercial.
Yeah, I am in a Little Caesars commercial. Sure am. Took that one on a Friday night for a football game there.
Here we go, back to live action now, 2 minutes and 15 seconds and counting left to play. 19-16, Sidney with the ball. Stockton, right corner, throws it back to the top of the key. Brewer driving in, right hand, no good. Rebound, Truesdale, blocked.
No way.
Oh.
Straight up.
Jump ball. They're
All
going to say
right.
jump ball. It's still going to be Sidney's basketball, though.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
white ball.
that's right, because the possession arrow changes
Yes.
after the quarter.
That is awesome. Wow, that was a heck of a play there by Shrub.
2:02 left to play. Yeomans takes it, drives in, puts up a shot.
10-footer, nope.
Rebound by Stockton. She's all over the court
She
as well
is.
when she's on the floor.
One thing I'm recognizing is we're not rebounding the ball as efficiently as we were in that first quarter. We're getting
Brewer
rebounded right now.
Brewer with the easy layup there makes it a 1-point game. Again, Sidney is still not led in this entire game so far.
Yep.
Grunkemeyer with the basketball. Dribbling at the top of the key. Dribbles around, plants, shoots, no good. Rebound by Carly Johns. She's going to get blocked by Stockton. Here come the Yellow Jackets down the floor. And we're going to have a foul. That's just going to be the 4th team foul. I believe that one is on Yeomans.
Yes.
That's going to be her first team's 4th.
Stockton, that freshman, she can play ball. I'm telling you right now, she's pretty athletic. She gets up and down the court. I think right now we need to actually, go at her with those 2 fouls you said.
Yeah.
We get her in third. She's done for the rest of this half, which is only a minute 17. But who knows? That may get a little spark.
It may be big. 3-pointer by Stockton, no good. Grunk's going to pull down the rebound. Tosses it off to Carly Johns as the Indians will cross half court. Gives it off. Kathy Young. She'll drive, toss out. Yeoman's right wing 3-ball, just short. Rebound by Sidney. Stockton all alone on the other end, no good with the left hand, and then follow it up with Reynolds. And the Yellow Jackets have their first lead of the half.
Man, we got to get some momentum into halftime because they got everything right now.
20-19, Sidney. Johns puts up a bucket off the glass and good.
Stockton was smart there not to pick up that third one before the half. She kind of let off there.
20 seconds or so left to go here in the first half. 21-20, Piqua Sidney again can just hold it for the end of the half because there is no shot clock.
Yeomans hit the deck hard.
Oh, Reynolds all alone on the inside in the paint. And the 2-ball, Kathy Young to Carly Johns. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Yeoman with a prayer. Almost got it to fall. And that is going to do it for the end of our first half. Our score at the break, Sidney 22 and Piqua 21. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so with our halftime analysis here from Garbary Gymnasium. You're watching Piqua Lady Indians basketball on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page. Your home for Piqua Athletics.
Got a bump? Call Lump. Dick Lumpkin's Auto Body.
Stop by your Piqua Little Caesars after the game for $5 hot and ready pizzas. Don't forget your crazy bread combo for just $3.50. Little Caesars is your home for $5 hot and ready pizzas and are proud sponsors of the Indian Nation Station and Piqua Digital.
Pizza, pizza.
a bump? Call lump. Dick Lumpkin's Auto Body.
Stop by your Piqua Little Caesars after the game for $5 hot and ready pizzas. Don't forget your crazy bread combo for just $3.50. Little Caesars is your home for $5 hot and ready pizzas and are proud sponsors of the Indian Nation Station and Piqua Digital.
Pizza, pizza.
Got a bump? Call lump. Dick Lumpkin's Auto Body.
Stop by your Piqua Little Caesars after the game for $5 hot and ready pizzas. Don't forget your crazy bread combo for just $3.50. Little Caesars is your home for $5 hot and ready pizzas and are proud sponsors of the Indian Nation Station and Piqua Digital.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Garbage Gymnasium. I'm AJ Gang here with Blaine Ull. We're at halftime of the Piqua Lady Indians basketball game against the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Again, we are live here on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. 22-21 here at the half, Blaine. Give me your thoughts on that first half so far.
You know, the Indians couldn't have started out faster, and then, you know, we committed turnovers, weren't getting quality shots on offense. And Stockton, that that Jacket offense was able to get some easy points, and hey, they got a lot of momentum coming out of the second half.
Taking a look at points leaders that I can see on the board, it looks like Tyler Yeoman's right now sitting at 12 points. She's got one foul. For the Lady Indians, Aubrey Shrub right there with her with 3 points and a foul, and Carly Johns with 2 points. And number 22 for the Indians, Taylor Grunkemeyer, has 4 points. Your leaders for the Lady Indians, Stockton and Reynolds for Sidney, both have 6 points. Stockton, though, with those 2 fouls. And then we've got Brewer and Kaiser, both with 4 points apiece. So, Blaine, Tyler, again, 12 points. He's doing most of the work on the offensive side.
Definitely. I'd like to see, some shooters get involved and maybe find Shrub down low. As she's been bringing in a lot of rebounds. She had a couple shots that I'd like to see her take again. Maybe get a second shot down there. But, Yeoman's, she knew she was going to be the workhorse coming in, and she's got to continue to get it done.
Don't forget, this is game 1 of a doubleheader here on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page. Coming up after this game, about 10 minutes after this game, we'll have the boys basketball coverage beginning as Piqua boys basketball team with their second game of the year against the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Again, 1 full point is on the line tonight in our All Sports Trophy contest between Piqua and Sidney. Half point for both of these games as Piqua leading the All Sports Series 6-4 right now. I'd like to give a huge shout out here while we got a shot to all of our Piqua digital media students. They're a huge sponsor of the Indian Nation Station. They do a lot of our filming They are working all behind the scenes while we are out here in the gym. Blaine's part of Piqua Digital. We got James Stogler on camera, Austin Grisey on camera. We've also got Trent Riley running replay, Kylan Ball running graphics, and my main man Connor doing the TriCasting and switching. Dylan Seaver will be with us for the boys basketball game here tonight from Garbary Gymnasium. It takes an army to run this stuff.
I love my first time announcing, and I couldn't be having more fun. I'm not going to lie. It's a blast. Being around sports is what I love. Obviously, I love the bench, something that, you and Skeens came to me with, and I was like, yeah, let's jump on board with this. So and I couldn't be more happy right now, and being around this rivalry, playing in it, it's fantastic. So
this is probably, this is really close for you being a Piqua Sidney game. You have obviously, as a starter on varsity football, you guys have you're actually 2-0 against Sidney going into your senior year next year. You're looking to make it 3-0 and keeping that battered helmet.
Definitely.
They don't play for a trophy or basketball, but I think they really should.
Yeah, I'm 6-0 against Sidney. I haven't lost. I played them twice my freshman year, 7th and 8th grade, and then obviously junior and sophomore year. So it feels good to never lose to Sidney, at least in football. I know they had one of the better basketball squads in the state last year. They lost a lot of talent. And not a lot of people are picking our boys tonight. But, AJ, I'm going to tell you what. I'm sticking with my boys. They're going to get it done tonight.
I believe they will as well. We are a Piqua broadcast station, so we're allowed to be a little biased towards our
I would
Indians.
say a little bit.
We are getting ready for the second half of play now as the Sidney Yellow Jackets are back on the floor. As we got 8 minutes on the clock. They will be now going right to left on your television screens. Again, Sidney wearing the all-black uniforms, white letters, gold trim. Piqua with their traditional home uniforms, all white, blue numbers, and red letters. Here we go to begin this one out. Brewer with the basketball. She's going to pass it off to Stockton on the right wing. Stockton's going to work it up top of the key. Give it off to Truesdale. Truesdale trying to find something, in trouble.
Travel. Nice.
And
that's what we needed.
Early turnover for the Yellow Jackets. As you saw, they actually turned the ball over a lot in that first quarter, and the Indians came back around and turned the ball over a lot in that second quarter. So the game trends right now, trending for this to be a big Lady Indian quarter. Taylor Grunkermeyer with the basketball. She's going to give it off to Carly Johns at the top of the key. Johns trying to go inside. Yeomans picks it up with her left hand, drives in, off the glass, but fouled. No good on the shot.
That'd be huge if that's on Stockton. That'll be your third. Let's see.
23.
Oh, nice.
No, number 14.
Okay.
They're going to put it on Truesdale.
Yeah.
Truesdale's first, Sidney's first of the half, and Tyler Yeomans goes to the line to shoot two.
Stockton caught a break there.
First shot up and good.
I would like to know our free throw percentage. I kind of lost track. We shot a lot in the first half, AJ. So
Tyler's missed, I think, 3 or 4 free throws.
Okay, here we go.
Second one in and out of the hole, and we're tied up at 22. Brewer with the basketball and working her way up the floor.
Yep.
Gives it off to Stockton on the left wing. Stockton dribbles, tries to hand it off, and we're going to get an offensive foul. And if that is on Stockton, that's her third, and it is.
Sure is.
I think that was an illegal pick, if anything.
Yep.
Her third, team's second.
Sidney coach is going to roll a dice here and keep her in for a little bit, possibly.
Yes, he
hasn't
is.
made a move to the bench.
Sidney's got a new coach this year as well, in Jamal Foster.
Did not know that.
Yes, first-year head coach as the Sidney Lady Yellow Jackets. Inside, turn around, up, no good by Yeomans. Ball still loose, picked up by Stockton. Drive on the inside,
nice.
Good. And that was Brewer with the basket. Sidney back up by 2. Their largest lead of the game. Piqua is 8, and an interception by Stockton. Sidney's got numbers 3-on-1. Stockton tried to go coast to coast, no good. Brewer with the board, no good. Stockton back out to Brewer. Brewer back out to Stockton. 3 in the corner, up, good. Now a 5-point game.
Senseless turnovers, AJ.
Yes, it is. Stockton with her 9th point of the ball game. Look at this replay, Blaine. Out in the corner, just stood up and took the shot.
Oh, my.
Ball went out of bounds. Foster wants a foul. Didn't get one. Indians will maintain possession as it was last touched by the Yellow Jackets.
We trail by 5 just like that. We need a basket. Our shooters
ball
have got to
in.
be involved. Get it in. There we go.
Yeomans on that pivot foot, short again. She is just not following through, and Yeomans is going to get tagged with a reach. Her second, team's first.
You know, we have one made three-pointer this whole game, AJ.
6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Ball tipped in the air, but pulled down by Stockton. Cross court to Kaiser. Kaiser on the drive, puts up the basket, no good. Reynolds with the board, and that one is good. Just like that, it's a 7-point Sidney lead now, 29-22. Here comes Yeomans.
We've got to get the rebounding. That's senseless pass there.
And it's going to be a turnover again. Reynolds gets fouled. She got hacked hard on that one. Reynolds at the line to shoot 2 for the Yellow Jackets.
Greg Justice might want to think about a timeout after these free throws. He's
Yep.
got to gather his team back.
He wants one right now. He's going to take a
Yeah.
30-second timeout before the second free throw. 30-22. Sidney in the lead. And we have a 30-second timeout on the floor. Blaine, what a turn of events here in the third quarter.
Yeah. We're having senseless turnovers. We have one made three in the first quarter. I remember last year that was important to our game. So we've got to get some shooters going, and the defense. We got to pick it up defensively right now. Rebounding.
Going to have to pick it up here because Reynolds, one of the best free throw shooters on this Sidney team, is at the line right now.
Yeah.
She has one more shot to take. Reynolds, second leading scorer, 68% free throw shooter. Second shot up and good by Reynolds. And it's a 9-point game. Sidney 31, Piqua 22. Turnover. This one put up and another foul. This one maybe on Grunkemeyer on the inside. Nope, it's going to be on Tyler. That's Tyler's third, team's third, and a 2-shot foul coming up for Truesdale.
They could take a 10-point lead here.
First one is up and good by Truesdale. Second shot, no good by Truesdale. It's a 10-point Sidney lead as Tyler Yeoman comes down the floor.
Oh, my goodness.
Stolen
AJ.
away again, Blaine. Stockton puts one up with one hand, no good. Rebound,
for the
Yeomans.
Yep.
Here come the Indians, down by 10, 32-22. Under 5 minutes to play. Inside, Yeomans puts it up, and she'll get fouled by Truesdale. Truesdale's second and Sidney's third. 2 shots upcoming for Tyler, who has not been very, very good from the line tonight.
I'd like to see Tyler just get one, just let her see one in the second half. Maybe that'll help her out here.
First shot by Yeomans is up and no good. That ball's just rolling in and out, man.
Yeah. Struggling right now. Grunkemeyer takes a seat. Kenzie Anderson comes in.
Kenzie had a lot of minutes in the first half coming off the bench. One of the only subs that came in. Second shot up. That one is good. Makes it a 3-possession game.
Yep.
9-point lead for Sidney. Here comes Kaiser, gives it off to Stockton. No good.
There we go. Shrub with the rebound.
Shrub hasn't had a rebound in a very long time. John throws it to Young. That one is kicked. That one was kicked by Sidney, and they're going to still say Sidney ball.
I don't like that pass there. Yeah, maybe take it up the court by yourself. Try to find something late.
I mean, you also had Yeomans on the inside
Yeah,
you could have went
yeah.
to. Here comes Brewer. Brewer gives it off. Reynolds gets
Blocked.
blocked.
Wow. That was a close one.
Fans wanted a foul. No foul called. Here comes Carly Johns. Nice pick. Johns dribbles
All the
around.
way. Connect.
Traffic. One-handed. No good off the glass. And all alone is Brewer on the other end of the floor. And she gets the bucket. 34-23.
We're missing too many easy shots. There you go. Slow it down, Shrub.
34-23, Sidney in the lead. Shrub fakes it, goes to the inside. One hand, no good again. Rebound by Stockton.
The Lady Indians are struggling.
23, Colin, 23.
The Lady Indians are struggling tonight. AJ is seeing that ball in. There.
Stolen away by Johns.
Run, run, run.
Inside,
Oh.
good.
Yeah, we're definitely not on pace to score those, 50 points a game.
Stockton gives it off. Three-pointer by Kaiser is good. Wait a second. Basket counts. They're going in for the substitutions. 37-25, 3:05 left to play in the third quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is here.
There's something going
Yeah.
on.
Wow. Yeah. Anderson to throw it in. Chucks one deep to Yeomans.
Gets it to
Oh,
Yeomans.
that's got to be a foul. Wow.
It's going to stay with the Indians, though. Blaine was calling for a reach. I didn't see it. Indians will inbound from this side now.
Yep.
Gets it in, and ball's still loose on the floor. It's going to stay picked with the ball.
Ours, yep.
Dangerous pass again.
Right now, I think both teams are a little tired. Their hands are on their hips. So if our Indians are in more condition, then this would be a good time to strike right now.
Inbound comes in to Johns. Johns floats it over. Yeomans on the inside. No foul call. Gives it off.
Nice
Shrub
pass.
off the glass. No
Yeomans.
good rebound. Yeomans.
Straight up. There we
Got
go.
it.
There we go. Let's look at.
Watch this replay here. Blaine
Grabs his rebound one-handed.
puts it up off the glass. Gets the 2 points. 10-point Sidney lead. 37-27. 2.5 minutes to play. Shot is up for three by Brewer. No good. Rebound. And good.
We are getting
Number
pounded.
24 with the rebound. Hurry.
Defensively, we are not rebounding right now. We lost it.
Cross court. Yeomans has the ball. Going to dribble it inside. And a
No.
charge. That is going to be Tyler's fourth personal foul. And she's probably going to come out and sit, and Elise Cox will come in.
Yeah, it looks like
Team's fourth.
Tyla is in a little bit of pain down there on the bench. She
Getting talked to by our trainer down there.
looked like maybe a knee issue. I'm not for sure there, AJ.
Hopefully she's all right, but she's got 4 fouls. Probably going to sit until the last 4 minutes of the game.
We haven't seen Garkemeyer in a while.
She's been on the bench as Kinsey Anderson's in for her. Reynolds with the ball. Gives it off. Brewer nearly walked. No call. Ball's loose on the floor. Picked up by Stockton.
Down by 12.
Brewer,
No.
left wing three. No
Rebound.
good off the rim. And
Yeah.
foul.
Nice box out there by Elise Cox.
that one's going to be on Hurry. That's going to be her third and the team's fourth. .145 left to go here in quarter number 3. Carly Johns dribbles it up. Gives it off. Elise Cox, one-hander, no
Oh.
good. Gets the rebound. Gives it to Kathy Young. Young cross court. Carly Johns, three ball up and no good.
Shrub fighting hard for that rebound
She
there.
got another one. Cox, Young, Anderson.
We seem a little lost without Yeomans out there right now. Nice
Inside.
Nice
Got it.
pass. Cut it to 10. Here we go, AJ.
Three, no good. Rebound by Elise Cox. Kinsey Anderson with the ball. Gives it off to Johns. Johns works it back this way. 10-point Sidney lead, and Johns with the wild pass to the bench, and another Indian turnover. We're going to need a big fourth quarter here, Blaine.
We are. Cut it to 10.
50.6 seconds to go.
Gronk on the bench. Two seniors right there.
Stockton with the ball. Throws it off. Three-pointer is up and no good again. Rebound.
Nice rebound. Nice. Got to be careful with Shrub bringing it up. Over and
Shrub
back.
walked. Double dribble. Peyton Wiley was the one who took that three ball. Shrub with the board and then a double dribble. 31.4 seconds.
Might have been a little smarter for her to try to pass the one off to a guard there.
Swings it out. Wiley again.
Trap in the corner.
Trouble in the
Nice,
corner.
nice
Stolen
turnover.
away.
We're going to need a lot of those here in this fourth quarter.
Carly Johns with the ball. Gives it off. Kathy Young. Pump fake. Gives it off Kinsey Anderson. Gives it off
That
Elise
looks good to
Cox
me.
to Jones. 10 seconds to go. Step back. Throws cross court. Kathy Young puts up the three. No good. Ball's loose on the floor. 2-1. There's actually the end of the third quarter of play. At the end of the third quarter, Sidney 39, Piqua 29. We're going to take a quick break. Rolling back in 30 seconds here on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics.
Got a bump? Call Lump. Dick Lumpkin's Auto Body.
Welcome back to Garbry Gymnasium. 39-29, Sidney in the lead as we head into the fourth and final quarter. Lady Indians got out to a big lead early on, and ever since then, it's been turnover city, and the Indians have been down.
We've also been out-rebounded.
Yes, they have. Elise Cox will be on the floor to begin the fourth quarter. Tyler Yeomans with 4 fouls sits on the bench. Carly Johns to Anderson, and it's
Nice.
good. Good
All
start.
right. Yeah, we're down to 8.
Comes down the floor. Stockton gives it off to Truesdale. Truesdale back to Stockton. Sidney works it around the court. Kaiser to Brewer. Brewer tried to get to
Nice
Reynolds.
defense, Shrub.
Got
Yeah.
it stuffed back in her face, Blaine.
I'll tell you what, a couple of these bench players for the Indians are bringing some life defensively to this Lady Indians team right now, something they desperately needed.
Only down by 8, 39-31. Anderson to Johns. Johns pulls up off the glass, no
Bad
good,
shot.
rebounds Reynolds. And a foul. She got frustrated and committed a foul.
Yep.
That's going to be Piqua's 5th team foul. Just Carly Johns' first.
Well, Jay, if you had to guess, when would you guess that Grunkemeyer and Yeomans would be back in here?
I have no idea. I would say you got to put Yeomans back on the floor pretty soon because you need that shooting ability. I don't really necessarily think Grunkemeyer has to be back out there, but, I mean, she's had quite a bit of rest.
He just brings in that kind of experience to a game like this. Stockton.
No good on the shot. Rebound by Shrubby. Here comes
Get it up in
Cox.
front.
Kathy Young wide open down the floor. Got it to her late.
Tight defense there.
Johns with it on the right wing now. Gives it back to Kathy Young. 6.5 minutes to play. Inside, nice pass. Turn around, jumper, no good, and a foul, I believe, on Aubrey Shrub. Yep.
Here comes Yeomans. I'm not.
There, she's going to come back on with 6:20 left to go.
Gonna grab Kenzie Anderson.
Shrub's 2nd personal foul and the team's 6th. So the next foul will put the Yellow Jackets into the 1-on-1 bonus.
Yeah.
Tight game here down the stretch, Blaine.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got it within 8. We need some tight defense and
Got to get rebounds.
look to
Reynolds.
Yeomans on the offense. She's got to take over.
No good.
There we go.
Rebound.
There we go. She's
by
out in front.
Carly Johns. Dribbles it around the back. Gives it off Elise Cox. Had a shot. Gets it inside. Yeomans. Turn
Nice
around.
move.
Off the glass.
Wow.
Good.
Excellent move.
Look, watch this move here
Yes.
by Yeomans on the
In,
inside.
under.
Turns over. Off the glass. Kisses it for 2. And the Yellow Jackets want a
Let's go.
timeout.
Bring it
Blaine.
within 6.
5 minutes, 42 seconds to go in regulation. It's 39-33. Piqua down here by 6 points. It's just a 2-possession game. What's Coach Justice talking about?
He's telling, keep that defense up and rebounding. Because I'm telling you, as soon as we started rebounding again, we get out in transition, we get Yeomans the ball. She has 20 tonight, AJ.
Yeah,
we have, I believe, 4 minutes to play, you said? I mean, she can have still go off for 10 more easy and bring the Indians to this victory.
Oh, yeah. She's got 5 minutes and 42 seconds,
Yeah.
but another foul takes her out of the game.
Yeah. It's, Stockton, I would say the same. She also has 3. But I
She's
look up
got
there
3,
and-
but
and-
she hasn't had a foul since she committed that 3rd one.
I look up there, and Samantha Reynolds is actually the leading scorer right now for the Yellow Jackets with 10.
Yellow Jackets to inbound. This one comes in as number 3 Brewer will have the basketball. Working against Yeomans. Gives it off to Stockton. Stockton to Kaiser for 2. That one is up, no good. Truesdale with the rebound. Stockton with the drive. The put up, too strong. Hone rebound. Left-handed layup off the glass and good. Driving in, Carly Johns, blocked away. It's going to stay Indians basketball. Young inbounds to Cox. Cox got nailed in the face and didn't get a foul called.
Bad
Inside and
great defense.
stolen away again. Another Indians turnover, Blaine.
Yeah, that was great help defense there. Forced it. Wasn't there.
41-33. Truesdale cross court, wide open 3 for Brewer. Nailed it, nothing but net.
That might be a dagger there, AJ. Sure.
Just a nice shot. She was wide open.
4:30 to play with 10 minutes.
Offensive foul against Kathy Young. That is going to be the 7th team foul. for the Indians. And Young second. T. Grunt coming back into the game here for Piqua. As Brewer will dribble this one up past half court. 4.5 minutes to play.
Sidney's just looking to hold the ball, get a good offensive play here.
Stockton with the
Smart.
basketball and gives it off. Kaiser, bad pass. Nice steal by Aubrey Shrub. And a foul, no basket. It's on the floor. That's the first foul for Sidney in a while, Blaine.
Yeah, it is. 14.
No, number 3.
Yeah, sorry.
Brewer, that's her first and the team's 5th. Brewer's got 11 points along with Stockton for Sidney, so 2 players with 11.
Garkemeyer's back in.
Gives it off to Johns. Johns inside. Yeomans throws one up. No good again. Piqua needs threes here, man. We can't keep going to the paint. We know it's hard to score baskets if we can't get rebounds.
Yeah. A couple threes would be nice right now. I wouldn't rush them, though.
Going across court. Kaiser with the ball. Kaiser's going to drive. Nope, gives it off to Truesdale. Thought she was going to do a reverse layup, but we got a 3 ball up by Stockton. No good. Rebound by Reynolds. And a foul, and that's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity. Elise Cox with her first foul, team's 8th. And Reynolds will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Up and good on the front end of the 1-and-1 shot. And the back end of the 1-and-1 is up and good as well. It's a 13-point lead, largest lead by any team tonight. 46-33 Sidney. Yeomans throws it out and into the student section. Turnover again by the Indians. You know, turnovers is something we're going to talk about in the pregame for the boys, but they've been bad for the girls tonight.
Yeah, that student section right now for the girls' game is pretty packed.
Get that white out tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Brewer with the basketball for Sidney. Just trying to dribble out some time, and Johns is going to get timeout. No, timeout Sidney. Sidney will take a full timeout. We will take a timeout with them here from Garbury Gymnasium. It's Piqua 33, Sidney 46. You're watching Piqua Lady Indians basketball here on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page live. We'll be right back on Indian Nation Station.
Stop by your Piqua Little Caesars after the game for $5 hot and ready pizzas. Don't forget your crazy bread combo for just $3.50. Little Caesars is your home for $5 hot and ready pizzas and are proud sponsors of the Indian Nation Station and Piqua Digital.
Pizza, pizza.
Back here from Garbury Gymnasium, 46-33. Sidney in the lead with 3:06 left to play. Sidney with the lead and the basketball. Inbound to Brewer all the way down on the right end of the floor. Gives it off inside. Reynolds, 2 points.
Too easy. Sidney's running away with this game.
When Shrub is not down low, it is way too easy for you to score against this Lady Indians team.
Yeah.
Reynolds now with 14 points for the Yellow Jackets. Grunkemeyer. Inside,
Nice cut.
Yeomans.
Nice cut. There
2.
we go.
Watch that nice little pass down low.
Yeah.
Yeomans puts it right off the glass and in for the easy 2 points,
There we go.
48-35. Turnover.
Yeomans with 22 on the night. I just don't think she's had too many turnovers around her, and Sidney's had a lot of second chances here in the second
Too many
half.
turnovers and a lot of missed field goals. A lot of missed field goals.
We have not seen the ball into the basket well tonight.
Indians started out hot and have cooled off significantly.
Go back to her, kick it out.
Three ball
Oh.
blocked.
Took too long
Good
to shoot
job.
it. Johns takes a deep three. Nope.
Nope. Elise Cox with the board, and she's going to draw the foul. Great job by Cox to say, I'm just going to go up. If I get fouled, I get fouled.
Yeah. A littler sized player, but she's put in some great minutes off the bench for this Indians team.
Reynolds picks up her second. That's just Sidney's 16 fouls. So the next one will put him in the bonus. No good on the first one, though.
That's another thing. One of our keys was making free throws. We have not done that tonight.
We have not done the greatest job with the free throws tonight. And the Indians will take a timeout here with 2:09 left to play. It's going to be a full timeout, Blaine. Let's stay on here. Again, you were just talking about free throws.
Yeah.
One thing we did mention, too, again, is the turnovers.
Yeah, we can't have we're senseless turnovers. We're chucking the ball into two-man coverages, dribbling up on a trap. That's just, it's just not smart. I don't know. It's a lot harder than what it seems probably from up here than down on the court, but.
One thing I really, really love about these games that, you have a big crowd and everything like that is the pep band, man. The pep band is awesome being in here. They're loud, but it's awesome being in here.
Yeah. It's cool to get we do the chop coming out, the Indian chop.
Yeah.
That's always a fun one. I love running out to that one and gets the Indian crowd into it.
2:09 left to play here in the game. 48-35, Sidney in the lead. AJ Ganger with you alongside the bench host, critically acclaimed show, The Bench, Blaine Uhl, calling all the action for you tonight from Garbury Gymnasium in Piqua, Ohio. First basketball broadcast of the year, and we did it right. We have a double header here tonight.
Yeah. Fantastic atmosphere.
Lane violation. No.
Oh, it goes against us, so it's a turnover. Wow. Unfortunate.
She missed the free throw anyways. Inbounded, Reynolds. Reynolds hands it off to Stockton. Stockton's going to bring it down the floor. Throws it off. Truesdale back to Stockton.
This win for the Yellow Jackets is definitely going to set the tone for the guys' game.
Truesdale just literally took that right out of the one hand, and the three ball by Stockton is no good. Reynolds with the board again. Reynolds puts a shot up out of desperation. No good. Last touch by Piqua. They're going to say that touched off of Yeomans. I'm not quite sure, but it's going to stay with Sidney's ball.
Yep.
Minute 40 left to go. Inbounded. Brewer.
Pardon me. They're going to look to hold and force Piqua to foul here late.
Brewer with the basketball. Stolen away. No. Judge, yes.
Nice job.
All by herself. Yeomans. One-handed good. And a quick timeout
11.
taken by Piqua here with a minute 22 left to go.
Trail by 11.
48-37. This is going to be a full timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. 48-37, Sidney in the lead. You're watching Piqua Indians basketball on the Indian Nation station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics.
Got a bump? Call Lump. Dick Lumpkin's Auto Body.
Back here at Garbry Gymnasium, 48-37. Sidney in the lead here in our girls basketball contest, game 1 of a doubleheader. Sidney with the basketball as well. Piqua only down by 11 points. Crazier things have happened with a minute 20 left to go.
Yeah, got to get some turnovers. A 3 wouldn't hurt. We've had 1 all night.
Yeah, and that was by Tyler Yeomans.
Yeah.
She's got 20 points, I believe, Blaine, is what you said.
Yeah, Stockton. Great ball handling skills there.
Truesdale, no good. Got to get the board, and they can't.
Nope.
Stockton fouled hard by number 10, Aubrey Shrub. That's her 3rd and the team's 9th. But since it was a shooting foul, she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and good by Stockton. She now has 12 points. Yeomans with actually 24 points tonight, Blake. Second shot up and no good. Last touch by Reynolds. The ball is going to go back to the Indians. 1:06 to play. 49-37. Johns gives it to Grunkemeyer. Minute to go. Yeomans drives, throws one up, no good. Rebound. Shrub dives on the floor for it, gets it away, and it's going to be stolen away anyways by Brewer. Yeah. Here comes Stockton in a foul, quick foul there with 42.3 to go. So Elise Cox 2nd and 10, so we're in the double bonus now. Stockton shooting 2, up and no good off the front of the rim.
What are you thinking, AJ? You thinking Steve Grasso and the boys are going to bring some energy in here tonight?
I hope so, man. This is a big game for the boys. Then you get that first win of the season. No good on the front end. And comes Carly Johns down the floor for the Indians. Foul. Watch how hard this foul was on the other end, Blaine.
Yes.
Ooh! She got tripped.
Yeah.
She like grabbed her ankle.
A hard screen.
Piqua now in the bonus as well, but this is a 2-shot foul for Carly Johns. Piqua down by 12, and she hits the front. Second shot by Johns, no good. She gets her own rebound, throws it to Grunk. Grunk with the fake shot, puts it up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Brewer here with 30 seconds to go.
Nice.
Steal, and it's going to go into Coach Justice's lap. Ball stays with Sidney. 27 seconds to go, Blaine.
Yep.
49-38 Sidney.
I'm not sure if it's even worth fouling at this point right now. I don't know, though. Pick was, yeah. Might just let this one go.
They're still playing hard. They're still going for that steal, Blaine. Inside, Reynolds. Tie up. Jump ball. I believe possession error stays with Sidney.
Yep.
Inbound pass comes into Brewer. Brewer gives it off to Stockton. And a bump there by Shrub will draw the foul here with 8 seconds to go.
Mm-hmm.
Two more shots for Stockton at the line. She's got 12 points, but obviously the leading scorer out of any team is Tyler Yeomans with 24.
She had a great night.
I'd love to see the end of the stats come next week.
I'll tell you what, Yeomans had a great night, but think if she hit a couple of those free throws, a couple of those missed layups, she's in for a 30-plus game there.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Stockton misses both free throws.
He's been 0 for 4 in the last 4 attempts for free throws. As Piqua's going to get one last shot. Carly
Johns from half court, no good. Rebound by Shrub. She did get the basket at the end, so it counts. And our final score will be Sidney 49 and Piqua 40. Blaine, it was a great game overall for our Lady Indians in the beginning, but Sidney just played harder and got more turnovers.
Yep, they just had out rebounding turnovers. We didn't see the ball in the basket very well tonight, but they're a good team. I'm confident. We'll be all right.
It's just the first home game for the Lady Indians.
Yep.
After tonight, they fall to 3-2 on the season, as their next game will come next week on Monday against. Oh, that's Sidney. Sydney's next game. Sydney's next game will be Monday against Indian Lake. Piqua's next game not until Wednesday against Tip City. Blaine, thank you for joining us tonight for our first Lady Indians basketball game. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to get off the air and we will switch our stream over to boys basketball, as we will be back in about 10 minutes or so. Again, for Blaine Uhl, I'm AJ Ganger. Final score one more time, Sidney 49, Piqua 40. You've been watching Piqua Indians girls basketball on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, in about 10 minutes with